Hi, this is James from Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we're going to look at the expansion for Wizard Kittens called Magical Monsters. This is published by Magpie Games, and this expansion makes it up to 2 to 5 players. Let's go ahead down to the table here. I'll give you a general overview of the game, and then we'll come back and I'll give you my final thoughts. Okay, so this is what comes with the expansion for Wizard Kittens Magical Monsters expansion. Now you're going to get some more extra credit cards. You're going to get these 3 chapters cards for the new character, Van Mousing. Now Van Mousing has, of course, the normal side, and then of course it has the side with the asymmetric power. So Van Mousing gets to, if you use RAR, gets to put 1 card from your ritual circle under this mat, or put all the cards from under this mat anywhere in your ritual circle. So this character is pretty nice because it can help from preventing those negative points from having extra components when you're trying to complete curses. And you also get the little marker. You'll get some new rules and some curses and some more components. Now, this expansion is broken into 3 different modules, and that's basically how this gets added to the base game. So the first module is pretty simple. It's just more cards. This refers to all the new cards that can be all added to the base game. The second module lets you play with 5 players. That means adding more cards to the ritual component deck. So you will not put, in the first module, you're not going to be placing these guys in here. You'll be placing the extra credit and all the other stuff. If you're going to play with 5 players for the second module, you're going to be placing all these components in here to make up for having the 5th player. Because again, in Wizard Kittens, you're going to be playing through these component decks, and when you hit the Chaos Kitten, the 3rd chapter opens up, and if you're playing with advanced rules, you'll get a new rule. If you hit the Professor Whisper, you're going to have, the game will end. So if you don't have more components in there, the game will end faster with 5 players. The third module adds monsters into the curse deck. So these bring a whole new slew of complicated, crazy circumstances. So here's your curse deck, and basically these cards right here, if you're going to use, you can put these in the base game just fine if you want, and they could potentially come out. But you're actually going to have to deal with these monsters, and the monsters do various different things. Like this one here, when you actually complete it, at the end of your turn, discard a card from your ritual circle matching the top card of the discard pile. So that could be positive or negative. And they do various things, and they're pretty cool. Now, with this, you could just throw this all in there. If you're playing with 5 players, throw all these components in and just be perfectly fine. But it is set up into 3 different modules, so you can pick and choose what you want to go with the expansion. So let's go ahead back up to the table here, and I'll give you my final thoughts on this expansion for Wizard Kittens. Okay, so this is a great little expansion. If you like Wizard Kittens, you should probably get this expansion. It's great. I highly recommend it for that. That's it. I like the fact that you can now play with the 5th player. I like the fact that you have new curses you can play with that are cool and different. Adds more variety to the game. There's no new complexity to the game. It didn't actually add anything in that makes it more complex. The monsters that go in are still straightforward like the other curses. You complete the components on the top, then something happens on the bottom. Same with the new rolls. It just explains verbatim what happens and you're good. So in that, it just gives more good stuff to the game. So again, if you have Wizard Kittens and you like Wizard Kittens, you probably want to check this out. So that's my thoughts on Wizard Kittens expansion, Magical Monsters. Thank you for watching.